If you have a question, raise your hand. We'll come to you. We'll get back. So we'll kick off with Sam from the Telegraph.
Hi, Sam. What are your thoughts and emotions after that?
Very proud of the team. I think we were sensational. I think it was a good test to see after two big performances and not getting rewarded in two different competitions. You have to play the biggest game of the season for our people in those conditions. And it's a test of attitude, you know, what we are made of, the courage that we have, how much we really care only about a result or the performance, and how much we can do in terms of what is required in the game to be better than the opposition. And I think we play from the minute one to hurt them with or without the ball. I think we fully deserve to win the game. And I think we made a lot of people very happy, but especially very proud to see a team that behaves in the manner that they have played today again.
Lots of good performances, but a lot of praise for Myles, Skelly, I think, and fans really loving that.
Yeah, well, I think very rare to see 18 years old playing against Kulusevski and Johnson in a big London derby for the first time to perform with that composure, with that, again, with that attitude, with that control emotionally. Very rare to see.
Tom from Football London.
Hi, Mikel. How developed? How does that feel personally as a coach to see a player not only get a debut but play in the biggest game of Arsenal season the way he did?
Well, I think it makes everybody at the club very proud because obviously he's been in our system for a long time, and we know the kind of education that the academy is giving to our boys to get prepared, and then we have to pick them in the moment that we believe they are ready. With him, it was very, very early and in a different position because he's never played as a fullback before, but he responds in the manner that he's done, which is a joy to watch.
Amy Athletic.
Hi Mikel,
Hi.
obviously these are difficult circumstances with not that many players to juggle with. When you see some of the guys up there, they're clearly physically feeling it. Someone like Declan puts in a performance like that. How much do they have to go through the sort of pain barrier to challenge themselves to put in a performance like that when they're maybe feeling not the best physically, let's say?
Again, it's a behavior. So it's how you respond to a situation. That's it, and how you take it. And these boys, they want more. That's what they want. They want more. They want to be tested. They want to be questioned, and then they want to just talk on the pitch, which is the best way to do it. In a game that probably is the most intense one of the season, I think they deserve a lot of credit.
Can I just
Yeah?
ask another thing? It feels like for the first time in a little while you saw your players enjoying themselves today. How much does that matter?
Enjoying.
They look like they were.
Well, they enjoy a lot the connection with the supporters. That's what it brings the enjoyment to a different level, and today was special. So if we can generate that more, great.
James, CBS.
Yeah, Mikel, you just sort of mentioned it there, but how important do you think this moment is in terms of getting, not necessarily the supporters back on side, but maybe bringing some belief back to them, because it's so easy to get deflated after.
We cannot control that. We can't control performances. It's like someone was talking about, is that going to raise the confidence? The confidence is to see every day how they play, how they train, and how they perform. Our result is something in the pain. We're going to depend because we lose in the most incredible way against Manchester United, that now our confidence is damaged. Let's do something else, honestly.
Andy?
And Mikel, a lot of people have recently not given the title to Liverpool, but made them very, very hot favourites. This makes now 4 points the gap. Is this the type of result and occasion can give you momentum, belief, confidence that you're going to mount a big chance for Liverpool?
The result gives us the chance to enjoy the moment instead of momentum, because momentum starts tomorrow to prepare Aston Villa 3 days later. That's all the momentum that we have is till tomorrow morning when we see our faces and we start to talk about how we're going to beat Villa.
But you're still very much part of that type of race.
Yeah, we are, because it's so much to play for, and we can see how difficult it is for every team to win.
And finally from here, yeah.
As you said, it's much better performance tonight. Were you getting a bit nervous towards the end? You know, there was a few chances that were missed. How did you feel?
Yeah, I think we should have put the game to bed much earlier. But it's what it is. Then we have to suffer. We suffer in the manner that we are capable as well as win. But yeah, I would like an extra goal.
Okay, thanks us. Thanks a lot.
Yeah, thank you.
That wasn't.